morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead Micro Moment Monday, where today we're going to share a surprise with you. First of all, I have a couple of things to announce. Last Monday at our Micro Moment, I mentioned that we had a family member who was facing major surgery that had kind of thrown our schedule off kilter, which happens when life throws us a curveball, and as a family we want to rally around those who need our support, and that was the case last week for us. I just want to tell you thank you so much. I was very deeply moved by all of your expressions of love and support and the prayers that you sent. I'm a firm believer in the power of prayer, joined with you in that score. And everything turned out just fine. He is recovering nicely. He came home from the hospital, was it yesterday, Jim?
I think so.
And is doing very, very well. It will still be a few weeks before he's completely recovered enough that he can return to work, but everything just turned out great. So thank you so much for your tender messages. We really appreciate that. The other day, Jim and I were talking about that we needed to infuse kind of some new things into our channel so that our content doesn't get boring for people. And so Jim said, how about we do some desserts? So at about the same time, I found on the internet an article published in Southern Living that was a whole series of 12 or 13 pound cake recipes from what they called Southern Grandmother's Recipes. And as I looked through those, I thought, oh my goodness, those look so great. And of course, pound cake is a very sturdy cake. Frosting is optional. And it is the type of cake that we could take on our travels. And also, if the grid went down, we want to be able to figure out a way that we can do pound cakes just using our food storage ingredients. And so I'm working on that project. And then we had a message from one of our viewers who said, could you please see if you could make a cheesecake with all powdered ingredients, powdered cream cheese, powdered eggs, powdered everything. And so we are going to be interjecting a few desserts along the way using some of our food storage ingredients to see how likely it would be that we could do those if the grid were down and we had to just use what we have on hand. So that's some of the direction that we are thinking. If you have other suggestions, please let us know on that. Now down to business. This month, Jim and I are celebrating our 5th year anniversary of being on YouTube. It has just flown by for us. And we have had what we feel is pretty amazing success with our YouTube channel. And the reason for our success is you. Without you watching our videos, pushing the like button and following us, subscribing to our channel would not be the power for good that it is right now. Our channel has become well known on YouTube for its preparation and for the things that we focus on, and also for the fact that we have a learning community that is far superior to any that I've ever seen on YouTube before. We love our community and we share. We learn from you, you learn from us. It is a safe place for beginners to be. There is no snark permitted, no politics, no religion. It is a safe place. Even though some of us are people of faith and many of us have strong political views, this is not the venue for any of that. We are here to help each other become prepared for the uncertain times ahead. And we thank you so much for our success. And we would ask that you keep it coming, keep watching, keep clicking the like button. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so that you can get all of our announcements as we go along. Well, today we want to give you a thank you, a huge thank you, not just verbally, but in terms of something that I have been working on for the past month. We now have over 600, well over 600 videos, all free, that we have produced. And as we look back on our very first videos, sometimes they're a little bit cringeworthy in terms of the sound and the lighting. we've come a long way in that direction, and Jim has really improved his skills as a videographer. And I've become a whole lot less nervous standing in front of an unseen audience. So we can track our progress in that way, and also measured by the number of subscribers, which just keeps growing and growing, and we hope it will continue to grow. It has become a little bit unwieldy for people to navigate through our many, many videos, even though I have just recently, at the first of the year, gone through everything and reorganized our playlists. And hopefully that has helped some of you who have been searching for some of our videos. But I wanted to produce something that would be even better than a playlist. And that would be a little booklet that would help you navigate through certain aspects of our videos if you wanted to obtain skills for self-reliance. And so I am starting a self-reliance series of free downloadable booklets on topics that we have emphasized in all of our 600 videos. The first two are up on our bookstore right now. Our first booklet in our self-reliance series is Bread Baking from Novice to Proficient. And it is about, I think, 12 or 13 pages. Has a one-page introduction, and then we get right to it. So this is how you get started. And this talks about our bread book that is available in the bookstore. And then we go into videos, and I have hand-selected those videos that will take you through building your skills with bread baking. There's a little commentary. You click on the link to watch the video yourself. If there was a recipe, and in the video description, I have published it here because I know that some people can't access, for whatever reason, those recipes, so they're right here for you. And then there's your comments right here where you can track your own notes. You can make notations about what worked, what maybe didn't work, what you're going to do differently, so you can track your progress. So let me lay this down and maybe we can get an easier view of it. So recipes and notes, and it takes you through a series of videos. And then we get into specialty breads and including sourdough, and referring you to the videos that are pertinent in every area. So it is like a journey. It will take you in a logical order through some of our videos, high points of our videos, not a lot, but enough to where if you follow those videos and practice, then you can become more proficient in your bread baking. The second booklet is Canning Questions Answered, plus a glossary of canning terms. We get questions about canning all the time, and some are repeated in different videos. Now, we also have a couple of canning courses in our bookstore. Now, this does not take the place of those canning courses. We have one on water bath canning and one on pressure canning. But if you would rather not take those courses, then this takes you through some of the basics of canning in terms of the questions that are posed, and then my answers are right below. Sometimes I give you links to other sources of information. Sometimes I insert videos that help answer questions. And so these are just handy little booklets that will help you become more proficient in your canning and might answer some of the questions that you have. Then part 2 is general canning questions. And these are some that have come to us, but mostly they are from other people asking other folks questions that I just decided to include as well. Part 3 is canning videos, and here is our playlist. We have over 140 videos on canning and canning topics. And so here is a direct link to our playlist for all 140 of those videos. Then starting right here is our glossary, and I give credit to the author of this glossary, which is the USDA Basic Canning Guide, Home Canning Guide. And because they offer that as free information as a download, I can offer it also free since I'm not charging anything for this booklet. And so this is their glossary, but I have added just a few entries in this glossary. And so it is about, looks like it's about 13 pages. So those are the 2 free booklets that are available for you as thank yous for being such a wonderful community and for supporting us like you have over the past 5 years. And we are certainly looking forward to our next 5 years, but we're not done celebrating yet. There are more surprises to come during this month. This is not the only thing we're going to be doing to help celebrate our anniversary. So be sure that you tune in next week for next Monday's Micro Moment for another big announcement as well. So thank you so much, and I hope you know that you are just loved and appreciated as our community. We just think the world of you and hope that we can continue to bring you content that is interesting and that you will share with others so that we can get the good word out about how to prepare for uncertain times and how to be safe while we do it. So we will see you soon for another Micro Moment Monday.